Good morning, everyone. My name's Steph. I'm Botanist Cool. Today, we are painting a bisexual pride Skaven. Now, this is the Skaven we have left. We have one more after this, guys. So if you guys have any suggestions on what pride flag we should do, make sure to tell me down in the comments below. We're just gonna get started with it, nice and easy, and have a little fun with it. Also, for those who have not noticed, we have a new Whooper boy. New primordial lad, thanks to Sandleford, the amazing artist who does all my art here over on Twitch and all my emotes and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, we'll give him a lot of love. Great guy. He's a blue sky now. Anyways, let's get started with this. What are we gonna do? So the bisexual flag we don't have all the colors for. I'm going to go purple worm purple here. It's incredible, thank you. I'm gonna go purple worm purple here. That one seems very close, comparative. And I'm going to try to mix a few blues. I don't think I have a blue that's blue enough, if that makes sense. Actually, hold on. No, this is a blue shade. Actually, Cantor Blue might work. So we're gonna do Cantor Blue. And thank you very much, Finn. This is a really great little guy. And this one I do not think we actually have a color for. It's like a pink purple, so I think I'm gonna just do the same as I did last time with the pansexual flag. Let me get a little purpler, maybe? See if I can do it there. We'll see. We'll start mixing some colors, see how it looks. But purple worm, I think, is pretty definite color for this. How you doing today, Finn? I hope you're doing well, bud. Sorry, quick. That's a pretty good blue. That's a pretty good purple. Time to make... It looks a little more pink than red, I think. Let's do a drop of each real quick. Okay. Pink came out not great, but hey ho. Fine. They have like bubbles and shit. Hold on. What are you thinking? A little more red? That's still pretty pink. What do you think? A little more red on this one? I think a little more red. That's a little pink. Skaven can't be by. There are more than two. I've counted. Drake, how are you doing today, bud? Can't be by. There's more than two. Fuck, you have a good point, bud. You have a good point. Shit. Yeah, I think that one, the new one's a little better. So we have that, and that. I think those are some three good colors. What do you guys think? For the bisexual flag. I think this here is way too pink. This one's getting close. Maybe a little bit more red. A little bit more Cambrian Crimson would do great, actually. Let's try that. A little bit more. I don't want to get too close to the color I did for the pansexual Skaven. But yeah. Haven't paid for weeks and can't paint another week. Oh, oh, damn, dude. I'm sorry to hear that. Also, yeah, the heat's been fucking rough. We've had 43-degree days here, 43°C. Relatively easily. I know in Europe they're getting blast right now too. Yeah, that's a better color. I like that one more. Screams in Florida? Yeah, Finn. I know, bud. So the primary colors are going to be the magenta and the Cantor blue. Then we're going to have purple worm be the accent color. Not too dissimilar to this. Or this, honestly. Actually, it's kind of like a mix of these two, which is going to be really funny. I have a proper workshop set up. Let's go! I want an airbrush station myself, too, but I feel ya. I really want to get an airbrush and an airbrush station. I would love to have that space. I'm so excited for you. I'm so excited for you. Got a lot of Cantor blue on my hands. How'd that happen? Are you covered in Cantor? No, you're not. Okay. Ding dong. How bad is it in Florida, Finn? You know it's bad here in North Carolina. Horrible. But I also know that, like, different heat than Florida. It feels different. They say it's worse than Florida. No, it's just different. It's fucking different than Florida. Florida is bad in its own ways. North Carolina is just as bad in its own ways. Fair, I think last week. Oh my god, yeah, same here. Clan. I actually want to put in some Innersphere stuff, actually, because of the planetary preservation project is primarily in the Innersphere. I do want to put some Innersphere stuff in the throne, but do not feel pressured to look at that. I haven't updated it in a while, honestly. If you have any recommendations on what I should put on my throne, you tell me, Drake. I'd love to hear your recommendations. Does it have to be safe for work? You know, Finn, if you want to send me something that is not safe for work, just DM me, yeah, bud? I've been hearing about Stellar Blade. How is it? I also want to put vehicles on there. So good. Hell yeah. I've heard a little bit about it. Not too much because it's not a game that I've been immensely interested in. At least off the bat, but yeah. The story's cool and the dress up. Hell yeah, we love a good dress up sim, like Monster Hunter. On this Steam sale, I did get myself Rogue Trader and Dead Space, so I am playing Dead Space off stream. I'm considering playing Rogue Trader on stream, but I'm already quite full on stream, honestly. Maybe I'll make it a YouTube series. I don't know, but even that will take a little bit of work. I don't know if I have the time for that. I got it at launch, enjoyed it a lot. Didn't clear the story though. If we got distracted by something else, amazing. Finn, you like it? That's good news. I'd like to hear that. I trust Finn's judgment in games, honestly. They're typically pretty good. I'm doing too many things at once. What did you say? I didn't say anything. You can call yourself out all you want, babe. Bruh. Something I want to recommend, maybe too cheap for Throne, but grip tape for honey sticks, not skateboards. What's grip tape? Oh shit, thank you for reminding me, by the way. Get on this thing. Please and thank you. Be a little easier on. Playing Death Stranding on my lunch break, so I missed what you said, actually. I said, call yourself as much as you want. I ain't said shit. Hockey sticks, silly? Love hockey sticks. Oh, hockey sticks, yeah. Oh yeah, shit, I know grip tape. I used to have a whole bunch when I played hockey. I used to play hockey in South Florida, hilariously. Why would I need a grip tape from hockey? I'm kind of curious. It's not expensive at all. I remember that shit. Pretty good. It's like magic learning the. Oh, that's smart. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. That makes total sense. Yeah, I don't want. When it comes to like Throne, I kind of put things there that's clearly like, hey, if you have the extra money, go for it. But like, the cheap stuff I don't want to put up there because people put cheap, if I put cheap stuff out there, people pay twice the amount of the cheap stuff because the shipping's an extra $5, $6, $7. And I think that's bullshit. I can get that on my own. Throne's just kind of like the. Here's a bonus thing if you want to see me paint something. And if I ever do commissions in the future, that'll be one option to get a commission. Or sending me commissions. I might open a PO box too. Or to send in things for like charity. I know for a little while I was like, hey, send me some stuff in the charity thing if you want a certain mini to be given out for charity. You know? But I don't want to waste people's money by accident. That's never on my fucking agenda. We already have such a hard time living to the day-to-day life. Fuck that, you know? Except Finn. Finn, please waste your money on me. Get me Prada. You'll survive the move. You'll be good. Believe in your minis. And if you don't believe in your minis, believe in the me that believe in your minis. Is your drill? Yeah. No, your minis drill is the drill that will pierce the heavens. Remember, this is all about your minis, bud. How about you? Your minis are gonna survive. Your minis will be the drills that pierce the heavens. Funny thing is, I've never watched that show. I just know the meme. And I know enough to be stupid about it. I took Gunpla off my throne actually recently because honestly I wasn't enjoying it as much. I would build them, I would have fun with them, and then I panel line them and I put them aside, but it was something that I didn't sincerely enjoy, and I don't want to have people waste money on something I'm not going to sincerely enjoy. I have the 2 or 3 I have now and I really like them, but like other than that, I feel very satisfied in not having any more. Unless it's like from a franchise I know and love, like Code Geass, in which case I would put something up like that and then I would love it. But just normal Gunpla, I gave it a few shots. I bought 2 of them. I think you also you also sent one to me as well. And while I enjoyed putting them up, I don't think as a long-term project I would enjoy them as much. Unless I learn really how to get some of those details in painting them. I'm going to give my shot at painting some of these guys in the future. And when I do that, I'm going to see if I want to put them together and paint them again, you know? See if I can get them custom paint jobs. Dragons. Put the dragons from Dungeons and Lasers on there. Ooh, do they have an Amazon? Because that's the thing. I need to link it to an Amazon thing. Yeah, let me take a gander at them. Dungeons and Lasers, right? I think you sent them to me before, if I recall correctly, right? Oh yeah, there are. Wolfrake Dragon Miniature from Scenic Base, compatible with D&D and R. Oh, hello. Hello. Oh, wow, that sounds pretty. Xenodragon? Let me take a look at that one. I think I've seen this one before. Yeah, you've shown me this one. This one's fucking sick, dude. That one's sick. I've seen this guy. It's fucking insane. Yeah, $28 ain't bad, honestly. Ooh, we get to build it? Oh shit, that's pretty cool. Here. Since we're on the topic, let me update my throne real quick on like 2 or 3 things. Whatever. I only have 15 things up here. Fair enough. I don't want to put too much up there that like... Alright. Let's put... We're gonna add a wish. We're gonna add... Let's take a look. Dungeons and Lasers, Dragon. I just want to look at the dragon, see which ones are my favorite. Actually, I think the Xenodragon will make a great gift for someone I know. Dracula's Dragon Miniature? Hello? Nah, it's all good. Dracula's? That thing's sick. What the hell? Okay. Actually, hold on. Wait. If I recall correctly, these guys did like an undead dragon. I remember seeing that before. That I could have totally doing the style of Valhazak. Yeah, that is Thrall the Defiler. Yeah, I can totally do that in the style of Valhazak. Let's do that. Yeah, I got it. Here, add that. All the Defiler looks pretty cool as shit, and I could definitely do that as, I could do that as, Valhazak, which again we can bring it back to Monster Hunter. And I love that. I want Monster Hunter minis one day. Wolfrake Dragon Miniature looks pretty. It's like a half wolf, half dragon. Looks cool. I'll put these 2 up here for right now. And because you were so disgusted at the clanners, I'll put 1 like inner sphere thing up. That has the Monster Hunter Steamforge. Ooh. Oh, I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. The only problem with that is you have to buy the whole thing, and I just want the minis, and they cost a lot of money. Like 80, 90 bucks for like one miniature. Yeah. You're buying the whole game, not just the mini itself. And let's do... They're all like very heavy ones, it looks like. Oh my god. And like that. Like that guy though. Oh, hello. What? But then again, salvage is king in BattleTech. For a TIE fighter for X-Wing board game, otherwise I would collect all... I know, right? Same here, bud. Same fucking here. They're fucking expensive. The Armada game, expensive as shit. Nah, ain't worth it. Fine, I'll do this one. Pieces. Oh yeah, you're talking about the X-Wing. Oh right, there's two space ones. I forgot. Jesus Christ. You're totally right. I need to put more paint. I need paint. That's actually like one thing I do actually want to get myself soon. I need to get myself a few more. I'm not running out of paints. And I actually, what's really cool is I actually found a decent like olive green I have that I could use, so I'm pretty excited about that. It's like troll green. Did not know I had it, but I do, so there's that. I exactly. Try to look at the USSN. Who doesn't like the USSN? I like the USS Enterprise. I know there's also a Star Trek game. I don't know how expensive that is, though. There we go. I gotta use some Inner Sphere shit on there, too, so you didn't feel so disgusted. Maybe I'll put one of those cheaper small paint packs on there. Oh well, I'll do it. Epic basing bonsai tree. DM that to me over on Discord, so don't forget about it then. The clan is only has, yeah. Game. All right, back to it. The clanner hates real, huh? The clanner hate is real. Okay, you DM'd this me, thank you. Let me take a gander at what you sent. Actually, these are pretty cool. Oh, these are really cool, actually. Yeah, I like these. I could definitely use those for like terrain and shit. I actually need to get better terrain. I've noticed that part of the terrain kit I have isn't great. See them as they are clanners. The terrain kit I have is fine. The thing is, like, unless you're doing certain things, like there's this one part of grass, it's just like kind of like loose plastic grass. It's actually kind of really bad. I use it for some of my Tyranids, but I kind of regret it, honestly. But rather, I like the tufts of grass a lot more. So I'm gonna see if I can just buy a few more tufts of grass here and there, rather than that loose miscellaneous grass. I'm gonna see if I can take it off of my Tyranid minis. I did put it on though. Epic basing has cool stuff? Hell yeah. For these guys, I'm just gonna give them like straight up dirt basing. Nothing crazy. Actually, I'll show you what the worst part is. The worst part of my basing kit is this shit. This shit is kind of stupid. I don't know. It's dumb. I don't like it. And this shit's not great either. Yeah, static grass, whatever this is. Otherwise, everything else is fine. Island moss, yeah. Maybe I don't know how to use static grass well. I can find uses for it. I can. I think what I hated about it was I did mix it with the swamp tufts and it looked bad because of that. Maybe that's why I hate it. Fair enough. But yeah. Where's my oak brown? There it is. For crones of tree, for the crones of trees. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I just find it a little niche, half the shit there, you know? Crowns, gotcha. Gotcha. I see some examples on the back of the box that comes with that look pretty okay. But, you know. They know what they're doing. I don't. There we go. I love this color. Such a good color, but holy shit, is it a pain in the ass. The best effect for a grassland base is short static grass. You know what? I'll try giving these guys a grassland base then. If you think the static grass makes a good like grassland thing, how would I do that? Would I just like glue and then just static grass? What do you recommend? I'm gonna try it for these guys. You know what? Fuck it. Rather than complain about it, I'm gonna try learning how to use it. Come on, open up. There we go. There we go. White glue, like, yeah, I got some PVA glue, nice easily. I have some stones and tufts and bam, grasslands. All right, cool. All right, I'll try it out. We'll give it a shot with these guys. I have a few stones here I can just glue on, and then just glue all around, and yeah. All right, we'll give it a shot. May as well use it as a learning opportunity. Alright, just so you guys can see what the base coat of 1 looks like. Put them on. I have fake stones. At least it's not super glue, but you need real stones. Base press on that if unsure. Sounds good. I have a few empty bases. Alright, so. Number 1, we're gonna put some more on there, but not yet. We're gonna get a second layer over it, make it look a lot better. And get going from there. The base coat works really good, yeah. I like it. All right. Back to it. Got a few more details here. Got the chainmail underneath the clothing. Something plants on the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. We love having you here. Ugh, gonna give myself a quick stretch, y'all. Oh, there we go. Second. All right, there we go. Okay, well. I keep accidentally putting other colored paints here and there, and it's just coming from all parts of my hand. The music not on? No, it's still on. Okay, cool. I didn't hear it for a second. Where is my... Oh. Secondly, where's my matte black? How do you use what? I'm gonna get the leather and purple again. I think we're gonna finish the primary layers like in under an hour, which is pretty cool. We're gonna wash it, let it dry, and just let it do its thing. We just have to dry, fix it up a little bit again. Anyways, we have a flag to paint on here. There we go. Once that dries, we'll get over the metal parts, kind of squeegee those off a little. Or rather kind of just tap them off a bit now, actually. Yeah. I'll take care of the rest when it's drier. Huh? Time for a Steph weird thought that I am thinking while I'm painting because I don't have anything else to occupy my mind with. The belief of Christianity that, you know, you have a child, the child's soul comes from heaven, yada, 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 right? It's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Like, I think about it in terms of, I was just thinking about the Greek Orthodox Church, that's the church I was raised in. And you know, the whole spirit is either created or comes down from heaven, depending on who you talk to. And at that point in time, you have the baby, right? And I just think to myself, what kind of church belief is it that you have the baby for the sole reason that you know it's going to suffer on this planet, and you take it out of heaven and the world of perfection for your own selfish amusement as a parent? Anyways, that's Steph's thought for, like, that's what's going on in my head as I'm thinking and saying nothing. When you get really reductive about the times, it just kind of gets. Luna! Hello! Hi, Luna. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate. Or else. No, I appreciate it. Look at stretch. Thanks for hydrating. I realize I haven't drank in a while. How are you? Good. We got a new Whooper boy. Got a new beta Whooper from Elijah. He did an amazing job on him. Looks fantastic. I'm doing great. How about you, Luna? How are you doing? Let me give you a shout out in a second. Ah, lame. Lame. I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, we carry on. For those that come after, right? Not to quote Expedition 33, but for those who come after. But to exactly quote Expedition 33. Of course, thank you for being here, Luna. Just so you guys know, if you're watching this, Luna's gonna be doing some really cool stuff very soon. Luna's part of the Streamers for Trans Rights event, and she will be doing a few really cool art and Splatoon streams for that, which is gonna be really cool. So check her out. She's great. Love her. Heck yeah, dude. Am I using the right size brush? I am. Well, that's a brush. Go. No, there's so many demos last night. Yo, I'm like so excited. What are the demos you're most looking forward to if you want to share? If you don't want to share, of course, that's okay too, but if you want to share, what demos are you most looking for? My Steam has never looked so full. Yeah. I bought a few games on the summer sale, if I'm being honest. But now I've got Drop Duchy, which I'm really enjoying. Foraging? Hell yeah. I should find the name and send it to you. Please, 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 please. I would love to see what you got there. I recently bought Drop Duchy, Warhammer Rogue Trader, and Dead Space on Steam for the summer sale. I considered getting Horizon Zero Dawn, but it wasn't on a big enough sale for me to get it and everything else. The description: a cozy foraging adventure about the magic of real-life plants. Identify and gather wild plants and fungi. Oh, that's cute! What the hell? That sounds so cute. Out in a boot. Someone's gonna be very angry about that. Out and about. I'll take a look at that. Dude, come on. Alright, you know, let's take a quick look at Out and About while this dries. Hold on. Oh, the art looks cute. Oh, yeah! Okay, I've seen this. I think I saw this on Wholesome Games, right? Yeah, it was on Wholesome Games. Yeah, this looks cute. I've actually got... it's a fun little thing. I've got a, I got a book, actually, called the Herbalist Primer. That does something very similar. You get to look at real life plants and like the mythos and the past of them, and you get to apply them in D&D. So like I use this for D&D supplements here and there. So I like this one a lot. Not only that, I also have the Geologist Primer, which was the same thing but for rocks and stuff. And they're also coming out with Mycologist Primer soon, so I'm probably going to be buying that too. Yeah. I also have an infinity of ships coming in, which I have... Basically, I'm going to have a small collection of miscellaneous books for D&D supplements that have to do with nature or sci-fi. We love cool books? Yeah. Yeah, we do. I hope your day is going well, and I hope you feel better soon. Being sick sucks. Bleh. Basically had a sore throat for weeks straight. Oh my god, that's... You lost your voice? Damn it. That's a beautiful voice. That sucks. Whole world suffered on that one. Weird, it's some virus. I mean, I trust the doctor on that one, yeah. Not much you can do about a virus. I just gotta wait it out. Like bacterial stuff, like viral, you just gotta take care of the symptoms, huh? Yeah. Just hoping you get better sooner. Alright, let's get some last thoughts on here. Because I think we're about to wash this. Let's fix that little part real quick. A few more parts to fix and then we're... Just going through one more time. See what base parts are... Alright, let's take a look at this guy. Again, this is our bisexual pride rat. Our bisexual pride Skaven. Oh, let's take a gander at him. Oh. This is only the base. We will be doing more to this in a little bit. I'm gonna fix that eye a little bit before we wash it. And now we're gonna wash it. So washing it is gonna take it from looking very superficial 2D to taking it to look a little bit better. Like as an example, here are the ones we've done before: Pan, Ace, and Transgender. So it's gonna look a lot better in just a little bit, a lot more three-dimensional and all that kind of stuff. So that's what it'll look like in a bit. Or that's what we're gonna aim for in a bit. So let's get that big brush I need, a size 4 brush. Oh. You really know I'm getting to my dad age when just standing up gets a And I will never have a kid. I'll be a cool uncle though. I'll be a cool uncle. If anyone needs like a cool uncle, you tell me, all right? Botanist Cool uncle? Exactly. Dad? Nah, I ain't gonna be a dad. I'll be a cool uncle. Sorry for everyone who wants me as a dad. You cannot have me as a dad. I don't know who would want me as a dad. That's like the worst thing. I don't want to open up that can of worms. This is the internet. That's like the worst. Like, you don't say that. Then someone's gonna be like, oh, hello, daddy. And I'm like, okay, not quite a dad, but you know. One day I'm going to hell. It's great. All right, I'm gonna leave it be. We're gonna take a little break, guys, which means I'm gonna go get some food, relax. You guys do the same. I'll be back in about 15, 20 minutes. And yeah. All right, y'all. See you soon. Oh, and guys, don't forget. If you want, we're accepting money early for the donations for charity. That will lead us to getting to our milestones, which will include, but not be limited to the giveaway for the Dragon Mini, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And yeah, I think get there. I think we're definitely gonna get there. But if you want to have a chance at winning a free Dragon Mini that I'll be painting in Trans Pride colors, we have a milestone to get there, and that'll be a great time. All right, see you guys in a bit.
Shining in the night, upon wings you'll fly. Hope from the dark, brightening the sky. Just like the sun, our salvation, enlightened by you. Oh, sacred star, light our way.
Hello. It's me, ya boy. I'm gonna say this. I just went outside, take a look at the tomatoes, and I, just messed around with the tomatoes a little bit. But I fucking love the smell of tomato vine. Like, it's just one of the things that's like, I did just kind of like, I was like, oh, put my hand on my face. Oh wow, my hands smell like tomato vines. I love that smell. It's great. Anyways. Take a look at this guy. He's looking pretty solid, honestly. That's looking so good. Personally, I would sniff you the same way. Ara Finn. Thank you. You see how much that wash really changed everything. Alright. Time to start edging. Edge highlighting, excuse me. We're not, who would be edging here? That's so inappropriate. Actually, one thing that I wanted to do, one game I wanted to get was Jedi Survivor. The one problem is, I already spent all my money for this sale, even though it's only like 20 bucks. I'm so tempted to get Survivor. I have no idea. The whole duology so far. Whenever I pick up the trilogy, I might just get the whole trilogy too. But you know. Really? I think it could definitely make a great sequel if bringing up the whole kata and thing. The whole thing with kata and Al. But yeah, perhaps it just will be those two, and those two are still great. I do think those two are objectively amazing games. Yeah, I quite like them. I haven't considered getting a Star Wars game in sincerity for a while. Like, I don't care to get Battlefront. Oh yeah, no, I played both of those ages ago, and I have both of those in my Steam library. Again, the best written Star Wars antagonist, in my opinion, is Kreia. Objectively, I think she is the best written Star Wars antagonist Star Wars has ever had. Revan's cool and all, Malak was cool and all, but Kreia from KOTOR 2, best antagonist in all of Star Wars. Yeah, I've gone on rants about Kreia before, but let me go on a rant about her again. She is the only Star Wars antagonist to have a unique goal, right? So, hold on. Maybe not the only, but Kreia is one of the few Star Wars antagonists that have a unique goal that is wide-reaching and meaningful, right? So, Palpatine, Darth Vivican, or whatever his name is, in Star Wars The Old Republic, Malak and Revan, their primary goal is to create a new Sith Empire. Oh, where have we heard this one before? In literally every fucking piece of Star Wars media. Kreia's goal is to destroy the Force, because in her belief, the Force takes away the free will of individuals to conduct what they want to do, and that people become reliant on it, dependent on it, and as such weaker from it. That's unique as shit. You don't see many, like, she's also a walking bit of hypocrisy, right? Because she relies on the Force so much. She is blind. She sees through the Force. She loses her hand. She uses the Force to control more lightsabers. She is so reliant on the Force she is attempting to destroy, and believes there is beauty in the Force not being an existing object in the universe. And on a scale, you could actually see what she's saying when you take a look at the exile who was stripped from the Force and was able to live free of the will of the Force. There's a level of beauty in that, right? The exile was not forced to do anything against their will because it was the will of the Force, but rather everything they did was of their own volition and choice. They were able to live without the Force. They were able to survive, and that's what all life can potentially do. But Kreia's methods are also a kill 99% of everything that lives in the universe for the 1% that can't, that will survive. She actually took a whole moment. If you go down the light side route and you give yourself up to the Jedi Council, what she does is she actually strips the Jedi Council from the Force, and all of them die. She doesn't kill them with a lightsaber to the chest or Force lightning. She strips them from their connection to the Force, and they choose essentially to die because it is their choice whether or not to live without the Force. And that's how it is kind of implied. A being can choose to live without the Force. A being can make the choice to take that big sacrifice and live without the Force, live without that power that they have. Especially for a Jedi or a Sith, it is nearly impossible to want to do that. But for those who do not have that power to do that, it is kind of forced upon them. Ironically speaking, she is forcing a future in the same way the Force would force a future upon the world. And it is such a unique antagonistic trait to have for a member of the Star Wars universe, because everyone in the Star Wars universe either don't believe in the Force, like Han Solo, they don't care much about it, or it's just very much along the lines of I'm a Jedi, ha ha ha. Or I'm a Sith, ha ha ha. No, Kreia actively talks about repercussions the Force has. Kreia talks about, hey, you gave this guy money for free. He did no work, he did not earn it. Therefore, through the Force and through the effects that you have through the Force, this person will be harmed because that he was given something he did not deserve and it will be taken from him. And you see that happen in live action. Or you say, fuck you to the dude, and then Kreia goes, why'd you do that? You now created an echo in the Force where you implanted hatred into this man who will then spread that hatred to other people and harm other people. And you see that happen as well. So she is leagues beyond wise compared to the Jedi Council, in my opinion, but also a little genocidal. By little, I mean we'll kill most things in the universe just to destroy the Force. So Kreia is one of the most interesting villains because and antagonists because her goal is to some degree or another logical and makes sense. Having free will is something that humanity and humanity wants, right? We want a level of free will. She sees the Force as controlling, as taking away free will. And that is something, to a degree, everyone can understand. It's the same way as saying if everything's preordained by God, then we don't have freedom of choice, right? And I would kill God. Like, I'd go up and go to heaven and fight God if I could. If he existed. He doesn't, in my opinion. But yeah, you see what I'm getting at? So you kind of understand where she's coming from. But at the same time, her methods are so detestable. They do not justify the means. And that's the thing she wants with the exile. She wants the exile to train people to not be so reliant on the Force. She wants the exile to go on forward and make a new group of Jedi who are wiser than the old group. And of course it doesn't last because eventually you get the same dogmatic bullshit from the High Republic. But yeah, she is the most unique villain in Star Wars history in my personal opinion. And she deserves so much. She deserved more screen time to her theologies and to her theories than was given to her, in my opinion. I would love to have heard the Kreia's conundrums when she was a Jedi Master. Because remember, the Jedi Order was looking for an excuse to kick her out for so long because she kept challenging conventional beliefs. And I could fucking appreciate that. So once Revan turned to the dark side, they're like, oh, you trained Revan, therefore we're going to kick you out. Anyways, there's my rant. She also believes in a level of Darwinism that's really bad. She believes in a level of social Darwinism. But she makes a great foil to everyone. Anyways, Finn, tell me what your opinion is on that. Tell me your opinion on Kreia, Finn. If you're still here. If not, that's A-okay. Hey, Loki! The little new Whooper's so great, isn't he? Isn't he? Today. Literally today. Literally today. We got them both today. So adorable and cute. Thank you. Y'all, you should tell Elijah that. You should go to the Discord and say, Elijah, the new Whooper you did is so fucking cute. Oh my god. That's what you should do. A little pink. Yeah, he's amazing. He's absolutely fucking amazing. He practices hard. He does good work. Couldn't ask for anyone better. I'm doing pretty good. We're just doing a little bit of mini painting before we do some final Fire Emblem later on today. We're adding to our Pride Skavens, which we have 2 more to do after this. So we have trans, ace, and pansexual, and now we're doing bisexual today. And we have 2 more to do after this. So I don't know which ones we'll do after this, but we'll do some of them. We'll do 2 more after this. But I know, I do know that like sometimes bisexual voices can be kind of overrun by a lot of people. So like, let's do some love for the bisexual individuals. How are you guys doing today? I did just go through a rant on Kreia and why I thought she was the best written Star Wars antagonist, so you might have missed that. Love our bi siblings, damn Skippy. Made a friend and scared them off with my story, so that happened? That happens. Sorry to hear you scared them off, though. They were too weak for you. They were too weak. It's still casual tax evasion. No big deal. Too weak. Listen, billionaires do it all the time. Exactly, I'm not wrong. Tax evasion's like so standard. They can't handle tax evasion. What are they? Not modern. I am gonna mix that a little bit with Cantor Blue needs a little bit of something to mix with it. It's not gonna be a good color to highlight. Which who would have guessed? Me. I don't know how it is for you, but today is perfect. No, yeah, I've been avoiding going outside the past few days. It's been rough. We had it for those who do Celsius. 43 degrees Celsius was something that we were facing this week. Easy, frequently, not fun. For everyone that's Fahrenheit, that's gonna be about 110 degrees. Yeah, it's fucking hot, dude. We've been having heat wave after heat wave here in North Carolina. It's been miserable. It's been absolutely miserable. I know, right? Absolutely tanks, dude. We've been getting heat waves here too, and they haven't been as bad as years before. Ah, gotcha. That's good. At least it's not too bad for y'all. I would not wish this heat wave on people. I know Greece is getting a really bad heat wave. Eat my worst enemy. Yeah, I mean, hey, listen. If you ever get those mermaid tails, you can then start using the heat as an excuse to practice mermaid stuff. I don't need a reason. I 100%. Hell yeah, dude. Oh yeah, we love swimming here. We love swimming. The second thing that has my name in its book is this. What's the first thing? I'm scared to find out what the first thing is, actually. I'm not gonna lie. The Book of Life? Oh, you know, that's not as bad as I thought it was. Oh, we're leading up to a punchline there. Yeah, okay, that's exactly what I thought the first thing was gonna be, too. That's exactly what I thought the first thing was gonna be. I'm not gonna fucking lie. Yeah. Light misdirection. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say that. I wasn't gonna embarrass you, but you did to yourself. That's fine. What purity is there in this hellscape of an internet world? Oh yeah, no, it ain't a secret. Not to mention your quotes channel in general, huh? Nah, I gotta keep that shit. That's just good. That's gold. You'd die a warrior's death with that. You'd die a warrior's death with that. You have to go to Valhalla with the reason you go into Valhalla is you died of embarrassment from that channel. And Odin will accept you. Exactly. I'll have to take a look at it again. I forgot what's in there. I know some things in there, but I have to take a look at it again. Semi poor. Simp poor. Simpor will never live down, or the snail never live. Oh yeah, the snail. Did you ever get back to playing Sea of Thieves out of curiosity? I know you've mentioned that. Maybe we can add a little bit more pink. Make that stand out a bit more. Kinda, I was playing with a special friend. He didn't like it, so we switched over to Monster Hunter. Hell yeah! Love Monster Hunter. Monster Hunter's a good game. That's the kind of game you gotta play. Yeah, I agreed. Yeah. It's more fun to play it. Gotta get back in the wild, though. Been like the new updates coming out in a few days. Hell yeah! Moved cities and he moved countries, and now. Hell yeah! Yeah. One more sailing games? Hell yeah. Sailing games are fun. I like ship games in general. Want more spaceship. We're sailing, but I haven't gone around actually playing yet. You'll get there. You'll get there. Maybe today if I ever finish these notes. Hell yeah, dude. You got this. Finish those notes. Go do it today. And the pressing. Oh, fair enough. Then just fucking play Assassin's Creed a little bit. Treat yourself. You're gonna procrastinate anyways. Procrastinate for fun. Yeah, fair enough. Do I have a small enough? Gosh, hold on. Oh, my back. All right. Enough of the ASMR breathing. I know some of y'all like that kind of shit. While you're up and at 'em, all right. Yep, already back. And a hydrate. I need a hydrate. Good shit, baby. Let's go. All right. All right, I'm done. I'm gonna start cleaning up, but I'm done. We'll let this dry, and we'll get to the next thing. Alright, hello. It's me, the Frenchiest of fries. All right. Yeah, looking good. By Pride Skaven, here we are. Look at this guy. Hello from the other side. I'm really happy with how the edge highlighting on the skirt and the top came out. Fine with it on the purple. Everything else looks pretty good. I'm very happy with this guy. Thank you, I appreciate it. I'm very happy with how the skirt came out here back. This layer of clothing, I'm very happy with that specifically. However, I think it all came out pretty good. Yeah. Very happy with how it came out. For those who are watching on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good one. Y'all stay safe. Stay Botanist Cool, YouTube, and we'll see you for the next video. A little chaotic, but needed? Yeah, we love a little chaotic shit. Bye, YouTube!